Hey, what's up, guys? It's Logan Dooling from Doubling Outdoors here. Before we get started here, I'd really appreciate if you hit the subscribe and like button and leave a comment on any future videos you'd like to see. So right now we are going to show you how to make our deer attractant / mineral in a bucket. We kind of modeled it off of, Lucky Buck. We use that. It works pretty well, but it's just a little bit too expensive now. So we've kind of have our own twist to it. And it's homemade, a lot cheaper than spending 20 bucks a bucket on those things. But yeah, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we'll be back to you in a second. All right, so first things first here, we got a Lucky Buck bucket here, and we have this trace mineral salt. Now, this trace mineral salt is very important because that's what is used as your mineral. It's got lots of good stuff in here. It's got salt, iron, magnesium, cobalt, iodine, copper, zinc. It's got all those things you need to help your deer. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a lot of this, all right? So depending on how much you want to make, well, I'm making enough to start a new spot here or replenish an old one. It's a year old. So I'm going to take 5 cups of this here and drop it into this bucket. You don't need a lot because it will seep into the soil. Oh my god, I taste that in my mouth. But yeah, so I got 5 cups there, and I'm gonna go get the next step with the sugar. Next thing I got here is just some pure all-natural fine granulated sugar. Deer really like sugar, so we're gonna put 3 cups of that in there. You won't want to put too much in there because if you put too much sugar in your stuff, you can actually upset the deer's stomach, and you don't want that. So we're just going to put 3 cups of that in with our 5 cups of trace mineral salt. Now, if you wanted to, you can shake this around and stuff, but it doesn't really matter because it's all going the same place at the end of the day. Just because, though, I'm going to mix it around here. Get it mixed in with this sugar. It should be overpowered by the salt by a lot. You shouldn't really be able to see the sugar. But yeah, now I'm gonna go get our next step, which is rice. Now what I've found that is actually cheaper than buying corn already for this is I buy this long grain white rice. See that right there? The deer just tear this stuff up. They love it. Yeah, and I just like putting in there because it's something they can, eat. So I'm gonna put, oh, I got that all over the place. You can put around 3 cups of it, I guess, but I'm just gonna dump the bag because it's easier. I got a lot of rice in there. I'm gonna stir that up in there too. I like putting rice in there because it's something they can eat, nibble at, put on the ground. Also helps me to see if they're eating it more too, because rice sticks out a lot better than sugar and salt in the ground. So, yeah, you can see like that, be mixed up. Next thing here is we're going to take 1 scoop of cornmeal, because I don't have any corn with me right now. Corn is actually pretty good to put in there with the rice, but if you don't have corn, it's not a big deal. I've used this without the cornmeal too. I just put it in there because I know deer like corn. And so why not? If I have it, I'm gonna put it in there. Alright, next thing. Now, I've got this gelatin stuff here. You can buy the Jello brand. This is lime. I feel it has a lot better smell than those other brands, but yeah, this is a lot cheaper than buying Jello. I think Jello is like $1.69 at the store. This is 99 cents, and or 99 or 50 cents, one of those. And when I go, I buy in bulk, so I save a lot of money buying these instead of the, what do you call it, the actual name brand Jello. I got these at Kroger, the Kroger brand. They work just as well, if not better, actually. And you save money doing it, so. Yeah, I'm gonna put 3 of those in this big thing here. You can put more. The more is only gonna help it. They're gonna smell it. but I don't have that many. I want to save it for some other batches here I got going on. My other spots. I'm going to take that, mix that in with that too. Now I'll just give it a nice aroma. You smell that as well. Smells good. I'm going to take one thing of this tapioca pudding mix and put that in there as well. This isn't a necessity. I just like to put it in there because why not? And since putting it in there, the deer still hit it, so I'm just going to take one of those and put it in there. And it's got a nice little like vanilla smell kind of to it. Smells very, very good. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to mix that all around. Right. And your finished product should look like that. Now this should last you a couple months. If you take it and you just dump it, you can dump it over some corn if you want, or you can just place it on the ground and put a block around it too. I'll show you how to make my homemade blocks here in another video, but yeah, do that. You got some really nice mineral. In some states, you can't. I know Kentucky, they changed the rule to you can't put corn out until August 1st, I believe. So what the rule was. Don't quote me on that. I got to remember it again. But yeah, so put this out, mineral, and yeah, you're good to go. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. And yeah, subscribe.